how can you actually keep these spirit companions around you in your space? So what do you actually do once you've done a ritual or somehow called out to these spirits? What is the next step? So what do you actually put together in order to ensure that these spirits are going to become part of your life and the space around you? Get ready for that. And before we get into it, I am so excited because I have the most, thanks to all of your support, my new book, Jezebel, Sweetheart of Demons, today at the time of filming this has actually hit the #1 new release in demonology and Satanism on Amazon. So thank you all so much. You can check it out at the link below. These spirit companions have the ability to inspire you far beyond just enhancing your sexuality. One thing that I'm going to teach you today is the idea of creating a space where the spirits can actually dwell. And that's why we are here today in our spirit room. I'm going to give you some examples of stuff that I use for sex demons, incubi, succubi, spirit companions, and I'll explain how you can create a physical anchor point for these energies in order for it to emanate forth more powerfully in your life. And that's really the essence and idea behind all of this. So I'm very inspired by Aleister Crowley's Liber Astarte, which, if you look it up, is a great essay that teaches us how to work with spirits whose nature is that of love. There are different instructions that Crowley gives in order to connect further with the spirit, including doing various adorations, calling upon the spirit, doing incantations, going out into nature, and calling upon the spirit. But one of the most important things is creating a space in your environment for the spirit to be able to exist. So my best advice for you is, if you would like to work with incubi or succubi, spirit companions, sex demons, you will benefit from having a shrine or altar set up to that spirit. It doesn't have to be always a permanent spot. So for a lot of people, they might be traveling, they might live in a place where they may not have the privacy or security or the freedom to be able to set up an altar to a spirit. So what I recommend is creating a box for this spirit. And so the spirit is not trapped in the box, but the box is a place where the spirit is welcome to come into. So for example, this is a antique jewelry box that I have used for a number of years for this particular spirit. Inside, I have the seal of Siri. This is the one that I got from Poetic Impressions, and it's nestled within some different flowers and seeds. And so what's nice about creating something like this is you can follow the instructions that Crowley gives in Liber Astarte and adorn everything with things that are connected to that spirit in nature. If your spirit is of a lunar nature, which probably a lot of these spirits are going to be, then you can adorn your box or your altar or shrine with things that are pertaining to the moon. So things like the incense of jasmine, for example, and other things like moonstones, what have you. I mean, the list goes on, but things that are related to the energy and current of the spirit that you're working with, in the very same way that you would be putting together a sacred space for a deity. You're going to do that for this spirit, and it is a little bit more difficult since this isn't probably going to be a spirit that has very much information on it, especially if it's a spirit that you've conjured for yourself from the aether, or one that you've worked with another entity to bring to you. So you're going to experiment and see what that spirit likes and try out different things. But the idea is you can place inside the box all these different kinds of sacred items that are meaningful. You can put perfumes, you can put flowers, any kind of parts of nature that are beautiful. You can place that in there. You can give it gifts, chocolates, anything that you would give another person that would be meaningful to you, if the spirit accepts it, you will know. You will feel good when you're giving it. Good things will happen to you in your life. And that's something that's really important when we are feeding these spirits, is to know and to check and ensure that they actually are making good things happen in our life. We aren't just feeding like some kind of trickster spirit, but the result overall is actually benefiting to us in our evolution, which isn't always easy, but we are benefiting from it. So anyway, things like that are a fantastic way to connect yourself and your environment to an incubus or succubus. You can also work with them in other methods, like through talismans and crystals. So here is a crystal example that I've definitely shown on this channel before. And so this is enchanted by an incubus spirit, and so it dwells within the crystal. The crystal has been anointed, and it sees through the all-seeing eye and protects me from evil. And so here the spirit is dwelling within the crystal. You can also do other things like give the spirit gifts upon the altar. So this is a piece of colored agate that I got for this demon, and I got it as a gift for it, and I use it to help decorate his altar. And the way that I decided that this is what I wanted to get is I was literally just on the internet, and I felt compelled that this spirit would particularly like this, and it really did. And so these are the kind of things that will help strengthen your connection to these spirits. And I hope that inspires you to be creative and put something together. And like I said, even if you don't have a place where you can have a dedicated space to these spirits, you really, really should do that, because there really is no excuse for not even having like a small box that has like a few flower petals and maybe a little rock or a note that you've written to the spirit, their sigil inside it, some little trinkets that are meaningful to you. All of those things are very important in order to give these spirits a place where they can manifest through into your reality. And it also serves as a way where you have a more tangible thing in physical reality to connect with them, which will also help that spirit to become stronger in being able to manifest into this physical world around us and to have more power in your life. So I hope that answers your questions about how you can keep an incubus or succubus around you in your space, at least as a starting point. There definitely will be way more videos about this topic, so please give my channel a subscribe. It would really mean so much to me if you would hit that subscribe button, give it a like if you liked it, and share this video with your friends who think they would benefit from this information. If you would like a tarot reading with me or to contact me about my magical work, like my tarot courses, you check it all out in the description of this video below. Please, once again, check out my new book. Check out Jezebel, Sweetheart of Demons. It's available now. The link to it is below. And once again, thank you all so much for your support. It really means the world to me that you all have helped make this possible. It wouldn't be possible without you. I'm so grateful, and I really am in shock every single day at how much working with these demons has transformed my life, and that inspires me more to share this with you.